Hey everybody, how are you? This is going to be my video on Friday, I guess, for Stretch to 40, the last video there. Although this isn't really the end of me stretching. I've stretched the stretch, if you want to say that. Because as many of you know, I've been doing the UFC trainer. I started a 60-day program 7 days into this, and it's amazing the how much stronger the exercises I couldn't do 3 weeks ago. I am now doing 4 sets of them. These, oh man, it's amazing. It's awesome. And I wanted to add a couple other things, and I was inspired by a video that I saw, a video that knocked my socks off, by Auntie Shanti. Uh, Amazing. And I mean, so amazing. It was an 18 minutes of her just vlogging, talking to the camera, and I was compelled through the whole thing. It was wonderful, and it kind of lit this fire under me to get more in touch with my subconscious, like I used to when I was so young and life wasn't so heavy. I think one thing that I think I've realized is, especially over the last probably about 6 months, and a lot of good things have happened in my life in the last 6 months, but I've been so focused on my day-to-day, on what I am doing health-wise, what I'm doing weight loss-wise, what I'm doing work-wise, moving. I'm so focused on the day to come that I just totally dismiss my dreams. Can't remember a single thing of them. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about this because when I was moving, or when I was transitioning and I was homeless here and I was staying in friends and family's beds, I was taking melatonin. And melatonin has this interesting effect on you, because it does help you sleep, but it makes your dreams really vivid, and it stretches out your REM cycles, so your dreams are even longer. And I remember waking up and being part of my day and remembering I had really intense dreams last night. But if anybody was to ask me what were they about, I hadn't had a clue. I didn't even think about it. That in itself is me. I'm just totally ignoring my subconscious, at least in my mind, and after watching Shanti's video. Now, Shanti's video was also, was mainly about lucid dreaming, which in and of itself is very fascinating thought, that not only can you can almost confront your subconscious in it, which is pretty sweet, but also about, being able to interpret your dreams on your own. I mean, instead of looking for the symbolism, really looking at what your feelings are throughout the dream, and then doing some dream journaling. And really, there are 2 steps to my goal and what I want to do. Obviously, I want to understand my dreams a lot more. I want to remember them, really, to understand them. And something really interesting went on as I was journaling. And that was, number one, at first I thought I only had like 1 or 2 thoughts. I remembered 3 really big components of my dream, and that was it. And as I was writing, my brain started to recall more and more and more. This last 2 nights in a row. And I ended up thinking I was going to have like 2 sentences, and I ended up with 3 pages on Wednesday, 3 pages. And I had to stop writing because I was going to be late for work if I didn't stop. And then yesterday, I actually had a series of 3 work dreams. But me letting my mind know that I am dead serious about wanting to remember my dreams, like, unlocked something, because I started recalling dreams from before, and I'm like, where are these thoughts coming from? And some of them were dreams from years ago, and it wasn't so much the details of the dreams, it was more the feelings behind them and how they matched up with the feelings I had in these dreams. And it was very interesting. It almost thought I had a breakthrough, because in all those dreams, in every single one of these dreams, in every single part of these dreams, it was like I had no control over what was going on around me, and weird things were going on around me, but they were very realistic weird things, that my mind was tricking me into thinking I really was doing, but I had no control over it, and I felt overwhelmed at each time. Both the dreams on Wednesday was more of a social side of me, and the dreams on Thursday were all work related, and it was very bizarre. And have you ever had that? I had the work one. I'll give you one tidbit. One of my overwhelming things is our office. We needed to close it. Now, our office does not have the vestibule that was in my dream that had like an ATM in it, and for some reason, in order for us to close the office, we had to lock in that thing, but we aren't allowed to lock it as long as people keep coming in to access this ATM. There is no vestibule in my office. There's no ATM, and if there was one, you leave that access open 24 hours. So this made absolutely no sense. But in my world, in this dream, I just cannot control all these people coming in to access the ATM, and we just can't close it. And I just felt overwhelmed. I'm like, we're never going to get out of here. And then finally, I just screamed on the top of my lungs, do all you guys use cash? Don't you have a goddamn credit card? And then I woke up. So, but I mean, that was just one piece of it. But the common theme again was I felt overwhelmed, and I started thinking about that in life. Is my YouTube channel and my whole attitude toward health and weight loss is take control of your life and you know, be concerned with the things that you are in control of, and be empowered and don't be enabled and all that stuff. And it's all well and good, but I think I really think, and I was talking to my cousin about this last week before I even had these dreams, that I have this fear of not being in control, and that's manifesting itself into my dreams. And I think that's one of the reasons I am so hell bent on being in control of health and weight loss. And it's almost to the point where I'm wondering if me having to be in control is controlling me. And I'm like, whoa, breakthrough. And I learned this from, or at least this is my own, you know, very novice approach to analyzing my own dreams. I don't know how realistic it is, but that was kind of freaky. I'm like, whoa, is this because I honestly think sometimes my you know, ridiculous amount of need to be in control of my health and weight loss has, in some ways, very positively, but also negatively affected both my social life and my career. And in some ways, it's actually helped them along. In other ways, it's roadblocked it, especially the social life part of it. So, wow, I want to keep on doing this. As far as lucidity is going on, I could go on about that, because the 3 nights, it always seems like I fall asleep. In my sleep cycles, when I'm about to hit REM sleep, I wake up first. And then I fall asleep, have a dream, wake up, fall asleep, have a dream, wake up, fall asleep, have a dream. So that's a perfect opportunity for me to get into a wake-induced lucid dream. A wild is what it's called, where I can relax my body since I'm about to go into REM sleep, get into paralysis, and then get into the dream as long as I can stay conscious but relaxed. And I actually practiced that last night. I actually was consciously in sleep paralysis, but I freaked out, tried to get up, couldn't get up, and woke up. So I have work to do when it comes to that. But it's interesting because I've noticed that's a pattern all over the week, is that I do wake up right before REM sleep. So I always have my first dream after my first wake up and fall asleep. So if I'm able to master that, I think I'd be able to lucid dream at will nightly if I wanted to. That's just a theory. Anyway, so I know I went on a rambly thing. This went from stretch to goal to this whole dream thing, but I thought it was phenomenal, and I've learned so much this week. And I want to thank Shanti for putting out that video, because, like I said, I've been. She's probably sick of getting texts of me. I'm like, this is what happened tonight, and all that stuff, and it's your fault. So that's kind of slick. So I hope. Any of you who watch this who are in the stretch to 40, go check out the video. Any of you watching this who did check out the video and are now analyzing your own dreams, I hope you attach videos, thoughts, and stuff, because I want to see more. This is compelling. I've actually gone to other YouTube people who aren't part of the community and watched some of their stuff, as well as many other things. So that's really cool in and of itself. So again, as far as my stretch to 40, I'm stretching it out for UFC trainer. I'm stretching it out for me to understand my dreams and get into lucidity some more. That's pretty cool as well. And I promised, and I've been getting a lot of interest about doing a video about calorie shifting. And I promise, probably sometime next week, I will do a very detailed video on how I came about calorie shifting, what it does for folks, how it can solve a lot of our roadblocks and things like that. So that video is going to come up sometime next week. I actually look forward. I've been kind of organizing my thoughts on that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think it's going to be a good video that a lot of people are going to get a lot out of. So stay tuned for that. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. It is Friday the 13th. I'm having a vodka. I know, not healthy. We'll see ya.